This light has absolutely changed everything that I believe about flashlights. I've never been one to carry an EDC flashlight. You know, I'm always the guy who pulls out his phone, pushes the button, and then tries to do the thing. I'm gonna build a case for you that spending premium money on a premium product, if you can afford to do so, is worth it. Olight sent me the ArkPro, which is available today and has a great deal going on for the next few days. And I've been using it all week long. I've been abusing it. My kids have been using it. And I've got to say, it is the most amazing flashlight I've ever used. The ArkPro might be one of the greatest gifts that you can give to your father, your husband, your son, who is into having a great EDC, everyday carry, and who's into preparedness and making sure that you have the right tool for the right job. In fact, right now, I'm using the ArkPro on low setting. I'm blinding myself, looking directly into it in the middle of the night, on a moonless night, and I've got great light. Let's get into the specs. We've got a selector switch that's going to go from floodlight to spotlight or to UV light, and on the side we have a laser. All of these can be used interchangeably. Now I'm going to give you an example of how this works. We're going to go to the floodlight, and I'm going to press it once. Okay. Now you can see right here on the side, there's an indicator that actually glows right here that tells you that we're on medium. Let's see, actually we're on 3 out of 4. So I'm going to go, this is low, okay, low flood. I'm going to press and hold it one more time. And here we've got our medium flood. Press it one more time and we've got on high. Here's high. Now I can turn it off and I can double tap and go on ultra. That's a lot of light, y'all. I know that the camera may or may not be doing it justice, but that is a lot of light. Now that's floodlight. Let's flip over to spot. Now the spot gives us a nice controlled beam right in the center, but also isn't so focused in the center that you can't see what's going on around you. And so I really like that. You can actually make out all the way down there. It's about 700 feet or so to the container all the way at the end. Okay, now back to flood. And then that's back over to the spot. So pretty cool. The next thing is the UV. Now, probably not gonna be able to see that there, but the UV has 2 modes, low and high. And we'll talk about that in just a minute. I'm gonna go back to flood and drop it down. And then I'm gonna press right here on the side. I'm gonna press for a laser. All right, check that out. You've got this super intense green laser. It's really bright. You've got 2 different modes on that. You've got a low and then a high intensity beam. Now what's cool about this is you can use the laser in conjunction. You can turn on the light, this is the floodlight, and you've got the laser. How cool is that? Or I can flip over to the spot and the laser. That's pretty sweet. All right, one more cool thing. Say a bad guy's coming. Triple click, you get the strobe. All right, strobe also works with the flood. All right, so you can also see, I don't know if you can see it there actually, but I only have 1 little bar left. I've been using this thing for about a week and have been using it all the time, and I have not charged it fully once yet, and I've also not charged it since the day I got it. So this thing's pretty impressive. All right, so here's another view of the backyard, and we've got use a laser over here. Over here on the left-hand side, there's a floodlight that's coming off the side of the house, which is actually going to turn off here in a second. Then we've got all of these lights going around our fire pit, and then some path lights over here. They're not wildly bright lights, but you can go over there and be super comfortable. That is also 150 feet away or so. So I'm going to turn on the flood. That's on low. Doesn't really do a whole lot at this point. There's medium, and then there's high, and then there's ultra. I don't remember if ultra is the right word, but that's the word I'm using. Now, if you want to reach all the way out there, check out that spot. That's incredible. So much light. Add the laser in with it, right in the center. You can see right over there, there's the solar panels that I built the last video. For comparison, let's go ahead and try to get some iPhone floodlight action all the way up. All right, there's the floodlight on the iPhone all the way up. That's as much light as I can get. And then there's the floodlight from the ArkPro. So you can see you can have hands-free light just using the hat clip. Get this thing over, just put it on your hat. Now it is somewhat heavy, right? I mean, it's made out of a solid block of aluminum. This thing is heavy duty. There's not, it does not feel chintzy at all. It feels a bit weird on the brim of your hat. You know, if you're not really concerned with neck problems, just kidding, not neck problems, don't think you're gonna do that. That's not the point. The point is to go hands-free when you need to, with a crazy long battery life and a whole lot of power. When Olight reached out to me, I really wasn't sure if I was gonna take them up on having them send me a product, because I don't like making videos for things that I wouldn't actually buy myself. And I wasn't sure about this one. For a long time, I've wanted to get into the EDC flashlight game, but didn't really know where to start, and honestly didn't know if spending good money on a flashlight was worth it. You know, we can pick up a pack on Amazon or at Walmart at checkout for 10 bucks for a 4-pack of little LEDs. We've purchased, I don't know, say hundreds of them, but we've purchased dozens of those packs over the years for our children, and they always end up getting lost, and they break, they fall apart, they go through batteries really fast, all that stuff. So I just really wasn't sure about buying a high-end flashlight. With that said, I have always been a buy once, cry once kind of guy. I like buying high-end items that are gonna last me a lifetime. For the past 20 years, I have been a Mac guy, and so I've always appreciated a high-quality machine that is just built to last. Now, politics aside, spying aside, all of that, Apple makes fantastic products. And this, to me, is the Apple of flashlights. In fact, this actually looks an awful lot like the Apple TV remote. It feels an awful lot like that remote. Very comfortable. The only difference is it's slightly longer and slightly thicker. It is IP60 something rated. I don't remember what the rating is, but this is waterproof, despite the fact that it has a USB-C port on the side. I've not used this port because, like I said earlier, I've only charged this one time, and I charged it from the magnetic, it's kind of like a MagSafe type charger. It just clips on, has a nice little LED indicator to let you know what the status is. I was talking to my father-in-law about this earlier today, because I don't like promoting products that I would not purchase myself. And a week ago, I would not have purchased this myself. Today, if I lose this, if I break it, if I give it away, I will be buying another one. It has changed everything that I've ever thought about a flashlight. I'm not positive that I would purchase it immediately at full retail price, but they're doing a intro sale because this is a brand new product that is just now released, and it's sitting at a price point that I would pick up tomorrow if I didn't already have one in my hands. As always, us YouTubers get accused of being shills for big companies and stuff like that. If you've watched any of my recent videos on the Solus inverters, you know that if I see something that I don't like, I'm absolutely going to talk about it. I can't find anything that I don't like about this flashlight. If I was going to be hypercritical and force myself to find a flaw, it is that I can't remember if I switch it to the left to get to the spotlight or if I switch it to the right to get to the spotlight. When I first got it, I got it wrong every time. Now I get it wrong about half of the time. But this light has absolutely changed everything that I believe about flashlights. Another thing, I didn't know about Olight at all. I brought this light up to a couple people and they've gone, oh yeah, everybody knows Olight is like the go-to for tactical flashlights. They did reach out to me about 6 months ago about putting a light on my carbine. I was just too busy and really I didn't know anything about them, and so I decided to forego that one. But when I saw this one come through, I thought, you know what, this is something that I've wanted to do for a while and I'd like to give it an honest review. And if it had been a bad review, you would have heard about it. I can't say enough about this. I finally almost got the battery down. I'm not sure if you can see it here because it's gonna be fuzzy, but the battery indicator is showing 1 out of 4 bars. So when we were out doing the test outside, that was with an already over 2/3 depleted battery. Turn off the lights in the barn. Whoa. Okay. So what's the deal with the UV lights? Like, is it just a gimmick? Okay, that's the UV light, right? That's kind of weird, all right? Try to find something that's actually gonna, whoa, that's cool. That rope looks awesome. Looking around here trying to find something that I can put on the table. There we go, that's good. Maybe I need to turn this down. It's probably too bright for the camera. Oh, that was down. Okay, just kidding. All right, so we've got our glow-in-the-dark fluorescent string here. That's neat. What do you do with this? Like, it's glowing really nice. That's kind of cool. I mean, it's kind of fun to look around here and see all the things that glow. We all know that it's probably not a great idea to take one of these and start inspecting your hotel bedroom before you go to sleep. Is there a practical use to it? I don't know. The one place that everyone does talk about using it is looking for scorpions. We haven't had scorpions on our property in a really long time. The chickens and guineas have, I'm pretty sure, eaten all of them. But that would be pretty neat to go scorpion hunting. One thing that I thought about was, well, maybe since scorpions and ticks are both arachnids, then maybe ticks glow and you could use it to check for ticks. We're constantly having tick issues right now, even with the guineas and chickens. I've pulled 3 of them off of me, not crawling. I've pulled 3 that were embedded on me off just this year. I've never had this happen before. So I decided to try it out, see if I could check for ticks with the UV light. Turns out the ticks we have around here kind of glow a little bit, but they're mostly brown ticks and they don't really do much. I don't know if brown ticks is the name of them, but they are the color brown. That didn't really help us a whole lot. But while I was shining it on the tick, it shriveled and died. Did you know that UV would do that to insects? I had no idea. It blew me away. In fact, I was not positive that it was actually dead, and I wasn't positive that what I did actually did it to it. So I got another tick off the dog and did the same thing. This UV light is actually quite intense, way more intense than the toy flashlights that you would get. And if you put it up against your hand, you can actually feel the heat. I don't know what that means, and I don't know if that is actually a selling point. The UV light kills insects, like fast. I used it to kill a couple of fire ants, which was kind of fascinating. And then you put the UV light on it, and it's like, ah! You know, they know something's up and they take off. So you kind of have to chase them around like this. That's kind of crazy. But then I did it with like a couple other little insects I could find in the yard. And it's crazy. They shrivel and die. So I was thinking maybe you could actually take it, you know, a tick that is on you, and you could just hit it with the UV and it would back out. I don't know. From what I understand, ticks will actually secrete like a cement that they're not actually biting onto, like, oh, I gotcha, but rather they glue themselves to you, and they have to release that glue if they're going to come back out. And so you can't just kill them, and then otherwise they're stuck in there. That's my understanding. I could be wrong. Let me know in the comments. But if that's the case, maybe just a quick hit with it will get them to go, ooh, I don't like that, I don't like that, I need to get out of here. I don't know. You know, there used to be the saying of like you could just take a match, light a match, blow it out, and then touch this tick's butt with it, and then they would back out. I never got that to work. I think this is a really great buy. And I think today and this week, it's an even better buy on their introductory rate. The Olight Arc series has quite a few predecessors, and it has a mini or a light version, which I don't remember what it's called at the moment. And it has an ultra version that's coming that is still not even out. All of them have their strengths and weaknesses from what I've seen online. This is the only one that I own, and I love it. I really hope that this video did not come across as I am just being a shill for a company that sent me free stuff, because I'm telling you, I get offers for free stuff all the time, and I refuse 99.9% of them because I think they're garbage. But I will always give my honest opinion of everything that I review. If you're interested in this product at all, and you think that is going to be a smart buy for you in your situation, and you're not going to not feed your kids this month because you decided you needed a flashlight because Eric had the cool flashlight, please don't buy it if that's. But if you've got an extra 75, 80 bucks laying around and you want a lifetime guaranteed flashlight that is really cool and really practical. Oh, you didn't even get to see the hat clip. Just like that, boom. Consider using my link in the description. That'll let Olight know that you purchased through my link. It goes to Amazon. If you don't like it, send it back. Try it out. If you pick it up and you go, oh my gosh, Eric was a dirty, rotten liar, ship it back. It's Amazon. This is a link that is an affiliate link through them. I don't know at this point if I get any money back if they use it. I think it's just for tracking, but maybe I might get a small commission. I don't know. It's not my link, but it'll at least let them know you watched my video and you considered buying. You can just click the link. Appreciate it. If you're into this sort of thing, consider watching this one right here. I'm Eric with East Texas Homestead, encouraging you to live faithfully and prepare thoroughly for good times or bad.